Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome aboard to our live streaming coverage of Train Simulator. Yes, we're back. A 2-month layoff is finally over. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for joining me. I am the Aussie Don. Has it been 2 months or has it been a month? I know it's been maybe about 6, 7 weeks, something like that. But anyway, we have returned to Train Simulator, and the reason why is because we've got the new Tokyo route releasing at the end of the week. So welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's not been confirmed by Dovetail, but you can pretty much say it's releasing this week. Welcome and hello to you. Just before we get going, folks, because we are a simulation-based YouTube channel and we do Train Sim World and Train Simulator, just to confirm, ladies and gentlemen, next Tuesday is the release of the brand new Midlands Mainline for Train Sim World. It is now a 10% discount on pre-order at Steam, and if you're here in Australia, it's around $53 with the 10% discount for only PC Steam. I'm not sure if it's on Epic Games or not. I do believe it's not, but yeah, we have got some screenshots and that. Actually, I got the backdrop with the power plant in the background as my cover photo at the moment. So there you go, with my wallpaper on my computer. So anyway, enough said. Where are we going? What are we doing for our return to Train Simulator? We're going to Chatham Mainline, of course. So we are doing Armstrong Powerhouse Class 700. It is the Thameslink or Thameslink or something. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter what it is. It is good. All right, let's open up those doors. And shall I get those screens? Because we're going to Chatham, because we haven't got Chatham on the board, we're just going to put in, check the local services. So we're just going all the way down to the end. No. And lights are on inside the cab. Beautiful. Lights are on the front. We've got an 8 car. AC, of course. Actually, don't even know why we got the pantograph on. Why we got the pantograph on the top? I should have actually went with DC. Oh well, doesn't matter. Makes it look funny. It's been a while. Which button was it to? Oops. Now I'm opening the other doors. Let's close the doors anyway. Open up those doors. Just press the T button just now. All right. Wolfie 2 out now. I think if this one went on there straight away, it would just go bang. And I think this one is quite hilarious. I can imagine it with the headphones on. It's going away like this. It's a peace sign too. So he's probably listening to some, you know, was maybe the Doors or the Jimi Hendrix. Or maybe the Beatles. Something hippie. Melon head? That's hippie as well, isn't it? Alright. Okay, before we do get going, I'm just going to quickly get rid of that a little bit. Just fade that out into the distance. Okay. Would be nice to take the DRA off, Godfather. Signal is fine. Speeding. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I thought I'll do a decent one on our return as well. This will be a decent one, and because it's a quick drive, you know, we can choose if we want to. Actually, let's bring that a little bit back. Actually, we can choose to stop at stations or not stop at stations. You know, it's totally our choice. Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. If you like to say hello, by all means, you're welcome to. It's there. Any questions regarding Train SimWorld or Train Simulator? If I can help you, then yeah, fire away. If you want a suggestion for a route for either game, if you're just getting into it, by all means necessary, you can always check out our playlists for all our train action. We've got 3 dedicated playlists for each era of Train SimWorld, obviously, and we've got the Train SimWorld. If you're a fan of, or if you're just getting into Tram Sim, Tram Sim on console, you can check out our PC gameplay on our dedicated playlist for that. We have beginner's course, which is the tutorial for that, and yeah, I do believe I have the tutorial for both versions of it. So yeah, by all means, check it out. That gameplay is ancient. Like, I haven't played that game in a long time, so it's been a very fair while actually. Okay, we're going to... No, we're not going to the... Oh, we are, actually. We're just not going down that way. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. Something that we're looking forward to for the Train SimWorld experience this summer, folks. Well, summer for the US, so it'll be winter for us here in Australia. It'll be interesting to see if they end up pulling the trigger on an extension for Southeastern High Speed again. I would not be surprised, to be honest, folks. I would actually love to see it go to London, Victoria. I think a few people would. Definitely be coming in through the way we are now. If it does extend to Victoria, it obviously opens up more options for the 465 as well. And I know you guys want the Class 700 for the Brighton Mainline. Hey, I'm with you with that as well. Don't worry, I definitely want to see that. Here comes the 375. It's after 2019. Pretty sure I got post 2019 also on here. Brixton coming up. Next stop is Brixton. Brixton or Brixton? Brixton. There's the post one there. There we go. There it is right there. Beautiful locomotive it is indeed. Ah, we're going in this way this today. Oh, really? Cool. We haven't been this way for quite a while, actually. Alright, where are we? 4 cars just there. That's 4 cars. We're going right to the end. Right to the end. Yep, right to the end. And we'll stop there. Coins and card. Man, I don't even think that we have any of them anymore here in Australia. Do they have them in England still? Man, if you do, I praise to you, seriously. It's old school. I remember many times over, I used to have one in my area, not far from my house. Used to get smashed up so many times. All the idiots trying to steal the coins out of it and that. Idiots. G'day, French Toast. How you going, man? How cool are those statues? Look at those. We've got one on that side. And then, looks like a lady on that side, and then you got the man on that side. Train coming in from the other side here, actually. Let's have a look at this before we decide to go off. 375. It'll be interesting to see what the horn sounds like, actually, in Train Sim World's version. So this is the space bar, and then you got the N button. That's a low one, and then the B button. .375 post 2019 in there, over there on the other side there, before 2019 that is. French Toast comes in, says the BNSF Heritage 1 leading yesterday through Delish in Idaho. Fantastic, man. What sort of, what was it holding? Was it holding containers, mixed freight, steel, box carriages, the trucks on the back of the trailers? Actually, that is the one that we've seen before is actually a different variant. That is actually the variant. There we go. There's the classic. See, that proves that that blue that's on the top of it is wrong. That's what it's supposed to look like, folks. That's the 375. And there you go. Shut those doors. Shut those doors. I did press the R button. Did you delete that chat just then? Because that just, I don't know what happened then. That just went away. You missed it, did you? Oh, okay. So you must have, you got told, or you got told by somebody that it went through there. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Containers. Yeah. Double stack or... They would have been nice to see anyway, even if they weren't double stacked or whatever, you know, like, yeah. I can imagine how big that would have been. It would have been hauling a couple BNSFs on it. Probably one at the back as well, one or two at the back. Yeah, but your aim for the US stuff anyway is anything over 50, 60 anyway, so... they can haul up to 120 in some cases, maybe even more. I wouldn't be surprised if it get upwards to 150. I've seen the derailment over in the US recently, actually, with all the beer that was on board. I've seen that somebody was rowing to grab the beer. Took a photo with it too. He was a big smile on his face. Well, of course, you got some beer, free beer. Why not? What was it? Coors beer, wasn't it? All I see is somebody rolled their boat to the site. Not worried about not worried about the train being derailed. It was a mixture. Yep. Not worried about the train being derailed. I'll just grab the beer and I'll see you later. You know. How rude. Well, not to worry. Oh, thanks for sharing that information. I think the community would appreciate that. If you're fans of freight stuff there, folks, of BNSF and the USA, there you go. You can check out BNS action on our Train Simulator and Train Sim World action. Currently, I've put back Train Simulator back on the console, on the PC, but as I explained to you guys, I didn't download everything. I actually haven't put any of the freight stuff from BNSFs or anything back on there, apparently. Sorry, haven't put anything back on there, I do believe, on that side. But I also haven't put any of the scenario stuff on there because I don't do scenario, so it's just a waste of space. And I've just, you know, put on a few basics at the moment. Just obviously I put RW Enhancer back on, Armstrong Powerhouse stuff back on, the Just Train stuff being put back on. I still need to put Alan Thompson stuff back on. So I'm trying to think what button the DRA was again for Train Simulator. If anybody knows that, give us a big shout out. So I've just gotten back in the game after 2 months. I've forgotten the button. I have to do it by the mouse. Satellite. Look at that. Dovetail Games. Somebody there's spray painted all over the wall. Oh, well, you know who to find. Are you going to Delish next week? Maybe. Maybe going there. It all depends on weather. Obviously, you guys are copping them big storms as of late. Over in the US, so
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
yeah, yep. Oh, pardon me. I'm still in yesterday's clothes, folks. I know that. I haven't had a shower yet today. I've just been flat chat, getting some of the mods ready for American Truck Simulator because maintenance have started. 147 is releasing today. Euro Truck Simulator is releasing tomorrow. So 147.8 American Truck Simulator today, folks. 147. Do note, if you have mods, be warned. It is releasing today. 147. All my mods are getting transferred as I speak. So, my team's taking care of it. I'll have to go through mods and obviously confirm them over, and there's so much stuff to do. Looking forward to Euro Truck more so because obviously we're getting those reworks of the German stuff. I'm not sure if the Swiss stuff's coming in this update or not as well. I hope so because as I explained to you guys, I can't wait to get to the Swiss Alps. I've had a few people like my post actually on Twitter when I put it on there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the German stuff as well because yeah, a lot of my journeys start off in Germany in Euro Truck. Speaking of Euro Truck Simulator, we are live later on tonight for Freight Market Wednesdays. And I can tell you guys, I released it today, but it is going to work for 147 because it has been posted up there to work on both. I just shot the sheriff. No, I didn't. I didn't shoot the deputy, so there you go. I shot the sheriff almost, but I didn't shoot the deputy. It still keeps going. It's all good. That's my trainee, sorry. That's my trainee. Got to make a theme out of it, come on. Alright. We're here at this next stop. 27 miles to go. We're at Penage East. I didn't see the disabled logos actually on the Train Sim World version. Obviously somebody will be smart enough to do that. There you go, folks. If you're looking for some US content for real trains and real train videos, amateur train videos, folks, French Toast CC C44/9 there is going to be bringing out some new content very soon, so do look out for that. He has got some recent new content there as well, so if you're interested in going to check him out, then yeah, go and check that out for today, folks, and watch some of the best amateur train videos. Not too sure what the some of the quality is because I haven't watched them all, but yeah, my schedule is very busy this week, very busy, because I'm getting back into the swing of things after my holiday of the Easter break. Yeah, but I can understand that. The work schedule and that. Yeah, I'm absolutely flat chat this week. I put together both of the streams for tonight, earlier today, so I was just absolutely flat chat. And then I thought, you know what? I already confirmed that I was going to come back in the Train Simulator this week. And I'm in the rework of doing my cover photos for Train Sim World as well, folks. You might have noticed there I've got a new way of doing the cover photos for Train Sim World after that NEC run last night. I did do a redo of that cover photo like I explained to you guys through the stream. I was going to do a redo of the cover. So yeah, I got a new way of doing the theme now as well. So new lettering, and we've got some colour striping going on it now as well, making it a bit more fancy. And I've actually taken the branding of the trains off the covers now as well. I think you know what they are anyway by the look of the train, so I didn't see the point of actually putting the logo on the screen. Oh, it's Y. Oh man, I just pressed Y. I'm like, hey God, that's the DRA button. Finally found it. There you go. That's what happens when you have a big layoff on Train Simulator. It's lucky I've actually come on here pretty quickly actually, and I knew sort of the buttons for Armstrong stuff anyway. So Pantograph is up. I know. Don't worry. I know. Let's put it on DC. It should. Oh, don't tell me I broke the train. There we go. Back up run. It's been a while since I've actually had to shut it down. I tried to actually take down the pantograph just then. Just trying to think where it was. It's probably over here somewhere, but no. 26 miles to go. So this is a car, and this I do believe that I'm not sure if they're going to add the 12 car to Train Sim World, but this is what the 8 car. I think it was an 8 car actually that I seen in the when they first showed it in the when they did the teaser and they showed it in the background. I'm pretty sure that was an 8 car. Just looking at it. Couple 377s there actually. Actually, there's 375 on the left, and on the right there is the 377. So they'll be heading up back onto the Brighton main line. I should go up through Balham and stuff. Yeah, you got all the services up on here. Obviously, not obviously the Elizabeth line's not there, but this was post before Elizabeth line. So it's Bakerloo, Central, Circle, District, H. Smith and City, Jubilee. Oh, Jubilee's there. Metropolitan, Northern, Piccadilly, Victoria, Waterloo and City, TfL Rail, DOR, Overground, and trams. I think it's the Northern actually that came to Elizabeth. I'm not too sure. Let's close the doors.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
It depends on your friend's work. Ah, your friend's work. Okay. Don't forget, we are live later on tonight here on this April 12th, 2023 for our midweek World of Trains, episode 122. We've got an absolutely fantastic show. Speaking of freights, US freight, we are doing Clinchford Railroad later on tonight. So Clinchford Railroad is on the cards. Lincoln Rhine Striker with the BR class, BR 101. Sorry, 101, 110. I do apologise. Don't worry, folks. I will reset the internet box before I go live with it, so there's no issues. Fingers crossed. We're live from 8 p.m. in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, Brisbane. That's Eastern Standard Time here in Australia. 7:30 p.m. in Northern Territory in South Australia. 5 p.m. Western Australia. 10 p.m. New Zealand. 11 a.m. UK. 12 p.m. Germany. 6 a.m. Boston and New York. 5 a.m. New Orleans and Texas. And 3 a.m. Los Angeles. For midweek World of Trains, Train Sim World 3. 2 hours of fantastic Train Sim World fun with yours truly later on this evening. Coming into the Shortlands. Shortlands. Is it Shortlands? Yeah, it might be Shortlands. It's been a while since we've been down through this way, actually. I think we've been going the other way as of late. We've split up with it now anyway. So looking forward to this release on Train Sim World. I hope they get it right. As you all know, if you were around the time when this was released on Train Simulator a couple of years ago, you know, it was a complete disaster at release. It's definitely better now. The original train, the original Class 700, like Dovetail's version, is way better than what it was at launch. But the Armstrong Powerhouse version is absolutely it's even it's the bomb. It's the best one. So that's why I'm hoping that Armstrong Powerhouse has evolved in this project, and they've got the Armstrong Powerhouse sounds in it. Because if it doesn't, then I'll be worried that they're going to get it right. So. Probably south. Yeah. Oh, the double deckers rolling on there. How cool's that? And a crane moving over the other side there as well. Look at that. Fantastic. Oh wow, look at the colour of that one. The British colours. Yeah, so we have the big guns all in play now here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. It is Train Sim World 3, Train Simulator Classic, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 2, Microsoft Flight Simulator, EA Sports PGA Tour, the Bus, and City Skylines. They're our big gunners. And obviously we have the big one coming out later this year, City Skylines 2. Don't forget, folks, if you can't join us live for any of our live streaming action here on our YouTube channel, there is always a full replay for you to enjoy at your own time and pleasure. 375 coming down. It's another white one. Not non-stop, I do believe. Oh, no, it is stopping. It's just going down further. Or is it? Oh, it's the Bromley Trouble Wires one. Oh, wow, look at that. You're right, man. If you can't make it, then there's always a replay. No big dramas, man. More than welcome to come to our channel anytime you like. I welcome all true rail fans. Alright. Close the doors. Take the DRA off. Which is the handbrake. I was wondering what was going on. I'm thinking, hey, what's going on? Why can't I drive? Back in the days, we could drive the trains here in Sydney with the doors open because they never used to shut, the Red Rattlers. The Red Rattler doors were always open. They were cool. Used to get people all the time just before the end of the station, and myself actually, just before it actually stopped. You just go, voila, just jump on the platform. So if you see a nice looking girl on the side, nah, I'm joking. Just fall into her arms. I'm joking. I gotta make a joke out of it. Come on. No offense. Alright, 22 miles to go. We're going to stop. We're going to cut a few stations. If there is just the small ones, we're just going to go through them. We're going to pick this pace up a little bit. Give you guys a nice flow. I think we're on a bit of a run there at the moment anyway. We've got no stations now at the moment. Uh, 6 a.m. Boston and New York, and 5 a.m. in Texas and New Orleans time. So here's an hour difference between there and New York, Boston, Miami. It's weird that it's an hour difference between Miami and New Orleans, though, because that being closer than what it is to, say, Washington, D.C. and stuff. So it's weird how it works out. So when we have daylight saving here in Australia, which is just finished, recently, on the other side of Australia, which is Western Australia, they're 3 hours behind in when we had, because they don't have daylight saving in Western Australia, and they don't have daylight saving in Queensland. So Queensland is always 1 hour behind the time here in Sydney. So Brisbane and Queensland, like, they're 1 hour. So they don't, because they don't have daylight saving. They don't believe in daylight saving. So New South Wales and ACT and Victoria and Tasmania, they have daylight saving. South Australia does. I don't think Northern Territory does either, because their time's different as well. Samari Cray. Yeah, this will be a stop. This will be a stop. Samari Quay coming up. So now daylight savings finished. Northern Territory and South Australia at the same time. So they're 7:30 p.m. when we go live on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Unfortunately, last night's Choo Choo Tuesdays didn't go to plan, folks, and it was a no-show. So last night's stream was cancelled at the end. I was going to sort it out and come back, but it just took longer to get everything sorted out with all the issues that are occurring. Yeah, it turns out that the 101 mod and the ICE mods are conflicting the game too much. So I've taken them off. Unfortunately, they've as much as they were a good idea, nah. Big no for me, unfortunately. Wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't have a clue. Whatever, if you're closer to New York and stuff, obviously you could be on that time zone. So when it's 8 p.m. here in Sydney, it's 6 a.m. in New York. Current local time is 4 p.m, folks. We are live with that gameplay in 4 hours from now. Midweek World of Trains starts in 4 hours from now if you are watching us live. Do set a reminder for it. Give it a big thumbs up. Thumbs down, yeah, whatever suits me, fine. I get critics. You know, doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good. Swansley is next. Don't forget the Midlands is releasing next Tuesday in the UK US time and late Tuesday evening for console players here in Australia. It will release on PC Steam in early hours of the morning on Wednesday morning, this Wednesday morning. Coming, not next Wednesday, I should say, next Wednesday. And next week's midweek World of Trains is all about the Midlands. So not just the new Midlands, it's also got the Cross City. We're on the Cross City route next week. We're on the new Midlands. It's all about the Midlands next Wednesday with a special 3-hour blockbuster of the 123rd edition of Midweek World of Trains. And don't forget, we will be doing a first look live stream of the Midlands with, you know what, we're not going to do the Class 4, we're not going to do the Intercity 125 first up, we're going to do the other one. We're doing the 150. Here we are at Swansea. So I do believe the Tokyo route is releasing this on Thursday. I think it will be it'll be Friday here in Australia, and if that is the case, folks, we're going to bring you a special Friday night ticket. See, I might just do the run. We weren't going to do it. Not going to do a Friday night ticket stream. We'll just do just a normal basic, you know. Sick of the fancy names. Have I got some of that? Yeah, I got some of that left. Don't need to worry about the Pepsi at the moment. Every time I go in this angle, it looks like a model, a toy model. Fernham Road coming up. Those W's on the side, they give you a warning. You have to bip your horn. As you can see, those crossings are just there. It had a plate on the side of that one as well. A couple of trains with plates on them, like with name plates on them, have been on this run. It's been fantastic. What's that? Prefab cabin. Lol. Prefab cabin. Here we go. All aboard. Next time I'll take the DC version, not the AC version. It looks weird with the pantograph up. I've been trying to get the pantograph down. I'm like, hey, I forgot what button it is to get the pantograph down. Longfield is our next stop. It's like a 465 in front there. It is too. It's a 465. Just over 10 miles to go. You're with the Aussie Don, ladies and gentlemen. This is our return to Train Simulator Classic on PC. First time in a fair while. It's been many weeks now, but we're finally off our hiatus and we're back. And this is our first trip back from our holiday of the game with Chatham Mainline action with the Class 700 Armstrong Powerhouse. And as you know, this train is coming to Train SimWorld 3 here in 2023. It'll be the Class 700/0. It's Soul Street. 7.4 miles to go. We're heading to Chatham. Fair bit of traffic on the rails today, isn't there? Seen lots of trains come through. This is what makes the Chatham Mainline one of the great routes. Why it would be fantastic to see an even bigger extension for Train Sim World. Or maybe they can put the other part of it in Train Sim World and actually, you know, link it up. You know, Chatham Mainline. Or, you know, if they do the extension, they can rename it from, instead of South Eastern High Speed, just call it the Chatham. Speeding, slow down. My bad. I think we come through via Rochester anyway. We should be going over the channel route here in a second. There's the bridge in the distance. There it is, folks, the channel route. And big freeway goes through there as well, I do believe. That's the channel route. It's part of the South Eastern High Speed in Train Sim World. It was part of the extension. Coming into a 30 miles per hour area down here further. Currently 3 miles from our final destination. A couple of stops before then. Oh. Got up way too early. One stop before them, actually. We got Rochester next. So the other side of the water there. There's the submarine over there. People that only play train sim will be like, I know this place. Ah, is that where the train route goes? So yeah, that's it, folks. For you people that only know about train sim world and you're wondering where that train route's always gone to. So that's why it always says London Victoria on the boards, folks. So there you have it. So that's the extension I'm actually calling for, folks, but as you can see, it was a really big mega route, so it'll be a huge extension. Obviously, it probably wouldn't have as many stops as I've done, but you know, it would be limited stops. But for the Class 700, but, you know, obviously, you could do scenario planner and create it in the theme like I've done here. Here we are, Rochester. Final stop coming up. I don't know if it's me or not, but it looks more better, more detailed on here on Train Simulator. It's just, you know, I think that the way that they've got the even London itself, yeah, it's all got the real buildings and stuff. It's just way superior than TSW. Obviously, it runs smoother. It runs definitely smoother. Don't worry about that. It doesn't spike rain delay like that. It does freeze up from time to time on here, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing near Train Sim World. And here we are. Nice little horn there at the end, eh? Alright. Well done. You have reached the end of this quick drive scenario, which I've turned into a timetable service, a 3 PM service from London, Victoria to Chatham. It's been an honour and privilege bringing you this gameplay of the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 700 today, ladies and gentlemen. The train that is coming to Train Sim World, obviously this is the Armstrong Powerhouse version, but obviously you know what I mean. This is coming to the Southeastern High Speed in very soon for Train Sim World here in 2023. So that was Train Simulator Classic action from us here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. I am the Aussie Don. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got plenty more Train Simulator action coming your way. We're back, folks. So we've got a lot of great stuff we're going to be lining up for you to enjoy. And don't forget the new Tokyo commuter is coming as well to our YouTube channel. There will be a preview from Dovetail themselves over the next 24 hours. So check it out, Railfan TV. They're doing it with Jamie. And the Union Workshop is the group, the third party that is doing the route. And obviously, as you know, Union Workshop are now involved with Train Sim World, and they got something from Train Sim World coming soon as well. They do Chinese and Japanese content. Yeah, looking forward to what they're going to provide for Train Sim World. Hopefully, it is something from the Tokyo. Maybe the Tokyo commuter might be Train Sim World, their first Train Sim World route. Who knows? But I would probably lean more towards a bullet train, which would be absolutely awesome. Can't wait for it. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. I bid you a farewell. Bye-bye.